What's up, everyone? Thursday's coach's notes. Okay, so we have a really long aerobic pacing piece, and then followed by a finisher of pulling and some abs. Okay, so taking a look at this, you've got 8 minutes on part B, 30 minutes for part A. So let's say there's like a 5-minute transition piece in between there. So that's 43 minutes of class that's kind of taken up. So that's gonna give you about a 15-minute warm-up, okay? And in that warm-up, I would kind of go through all of these movements. That way you can kind of hit the ground running, all right? So you want them to pace this so that they don't just kind of fall off, right? You want to go aggressive, but not so aggressive that you're going to die. So after each movement, they're going to rest 90 seconds. So they're going to actually have to watch the clock for themselves, all right? That's going to be a big thing. People are going to get confused. They're not going to record each one of these in sugar water, right? They're just going to record the total amount of rounds and reps in 30 minutes. So they only need to know a minute and a half after each station, okay? You know, so today an extra expert tip on coaching is on the row. I'm going to show them the force curve on the rower and show them what a good and a bad pull looks like. You know, how to drive with the legs first and then pull with the arms, then legs. So I'll go over that in the warm-up, trying to get them nice and warm, get their lower backs and lats for the pull-ups. And then I want them to match the feel of the row kind of on this assault bike as well, right? So I'm gonna harp the row today, but you can pick any one of these things to really dial in your 15-minute warm-up if you noticed one needs more work than the other. Okay, on the double front rack carry, your hands, your knuckles, they should be touching, okay? That's actually gonna make them use those lats, and they shouldn't be balancing on the shoulder. That's gonna be a big thing that people try, especially when they get tired. So make sure that their knuckles are together and they're actually having to use those lats. They might actually have to break, right? If we were looking at our heart rate today, like we actually had a heart rate tracker, it would be like in the 130 to probably 60 range. We wouldn't want their heart rate to spike to 170, 180. So they should kind of know that and feel that on all of this, right? So if you see someone kind of spiking on the front rack carry especially, tell them to take a break. They don't have to necessarily go unbroken on this. I would make like a 25-meter track that way they can go down, back twice, because it counts as 4 reps too. So it'll be easier for their sugar wadding. Okay, then we're gonna finish it out with some hollow rocks and inverted rows. So on those hollow rocks, okay, we need to fight for really good positions there. I'm talking our feet should be together. We should actually be in a boat type position, right? We don't want that arch in that lower back. So if they were to have a buddy push down on their legs, they should actually rock like a boat rather than just looking like a milk churn. So you could kind of do that part in your warm-up so they can kind of feel that engagement of the abs before we even get into this part B. And on the inverted rows, they might be able to start off with both legs out and going, but encourage them to scoot a leg in or make it a little easier as they go. We want a full 20 seconds of movement, not 5 seconds rest, 5 seconds, because they're gonna get rest. So have them choose an option where they stay moving for the entire 20 seconds. I always see people try to do the RX version and they stop in the 20 seconds. So if they need to bring a foot in or do something like that, have them do that as they get tired, because it will happen. This is gonna be a fun one, a long sweat session. Let us know if you have any questions.